So this is Nicholas Tullai,
Yeah,
or Tullai.
Tullai.
Tullai. Nicholas Tullai. Who likes to be called Nick?
Yeah,
Okay.
very.
And how old are you, Nick?
94.
94. Okay. First, let me start off by saying thank you for your service.
Welcome.
And then, so you served in World War II?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
What
Normandy and Brittany, both
Were
places.
you?
Yeah, we're right through there.
were you in the D-Day landing?
Not at the beginning, no. We come afterward, right afterwards. It's when we landed. A place where I smelled up from all them people that were killed and that stuff. We landed there on the boat and we helped the other guys out. The other guys shifted up. Germans were moving down. So we put us someplace there and land, and next day we started going, run through a field, machine guns going over our heads. But this one place, one guy got hit. He helped me. So I said, buddy, I can't help you. We were running. But if you stop, that sniper will get you too. So we had to keep going. So we could go. Then another place we had, well, what else we had? Tanks. We had a couple of tanks in one place. We needed to push them out. Always been pushing Germans down, pushing them down. 8th Division, then the 7th Division. There was 2 divisions going down that way.
Where did you land at?
The Omaha Beach.
Omaha.
After the initial landing they had, you know. So we went back of them.
Where'd you go after that then?
We just kept going down, pushing them down. Normandy down. Then we had a big field. We rested up down there. That's the time when the big bombers blasting them Germans in the front. Whatever they're pulling out, that's what we were blasting. We were watching them. A couple of planes got knocked down too somehow. We were sorry for them. Well, then after that, next day, we start pushing down again. We come through between Brittany and this one. Armstrong, White Carroll was their general, what's his name? Anyhow, nuts and guts, he called him.
Was it Patton?
Yeah, Patton. He was there in a big tank. He said, okay, fellas, I'm going to Paris, you're going up to Brittany. Not get up into them pens they had for all the... Oh, let me get it's going to come out. Their ship's underwater. There's a big town. That's a big town up there. The Penforties. Boy, I'm telling you, I know it, but it's not coming out.
Was it a town in Normandy or in Brittany?
It's in Brittany, in the Brittany. That's 2 peninsulas. There's Brittany, it's right. Normandy is over here. We had to go up that way. So we went around. But if I could get a hold of them.
Oh, well, it'll come back to you, I bet. You know, I mean, so just, when you remember what it is, just say. So,
well, we went and got up there. Anyhow, we stopped for a while. Then we started pushing, went forward. Okay, then put us in a field. We went down along this field. There was big hedgerows. We dug trenches there. They said the 7th Infantry is supposed to come to the right. And we're staying there, and we're the 8th. And we have to wait for them guys. After I look across in the field there, and boy, there's big Germans coming across the field. These other guys were digging. So I said, I got my gun up there, and we were shooting like mad. I knocked one down, the other one ran away. So, and had some, oh boy, hand grenades, what they call.
Mm-hmm.
You hook them on your rifle. I had 2 like that. And they, you shoot across the way, and it comes down like shrapnel. So I was shooting up that way. I thought the Germans would be up that way and chase them away. But then we got settled over there, and in 5 minutes, here comes the bombardment. Ooh, boy, they kept blasting us. We just stayed in our holes. But I heard one kid in front of me. He couldn't stand it, and he ran over the top. He went in the other field, and we heard nothing about him. Must have got killed. I think they're that way. People, I don't know.
Was that artillery or was it planes?
Everything, all kind of. They had everything up in that place. Sherburg, that is. That's the town.
Sherburg.
Submarines, that's a submarine. There you go, it comes now.
Really?
Submarine pens and all in that place. But nobody could do nothing because of that foggy. It was foggy the whole time. About 4 or 5 days it got fog. Blew in there, couldn't get no planes to blast it. So we were struggling, just picking Germans up here and there. And it's fixing the field there. So after that bombardment, well, I got hit there. He come down. He hit the hedgerow up there, right my leg down on the bottom. And fortunately, there was a first aid man in front of me. He was helping somebody else out. So I said, hey buddy, come on, how about give me some help? So he wrapped my leg up and he took off. Woo, he went. But there's still blasts coming in. Mm-hmm. Then they quit. He gave me a shot too. So there I lay there all that evening, towards the night. Nobody's around. I started moving, crawling to the road. I got to the road. Unfortunately, there was a guy walking. I didn't know who it was. Hey, fella. Oh, it was one of our guys. He said he was looking for us, the wounded. As I crawled way up down the hill. So he took me to, there's an old house up there. So put me in the basement. There was quite a few other guys laying there too, wounded. But the next day, they took us out in jeeps. You know, they put layers up on them in the back. Mm-hmm. And we went to this one place where they operate on the people. So, got me on there. He looked at, oh boy. He took my shoes off. You know, my feet were caked that much with mud. Hadn't had shoes on since we started the maneuver up above. Well, fixed me up, wrapped up. Went to another airport, put on a plane. What them 47s, I think. Plane was loaded. It took us to England in one place. The next day, come with trucks and went to Wales. Stayed in the hospital for 4 months. My leg, my bottom of my foot, it was all shut up in the back. Mm-hmm. So this doctor, he was locked. So he just, we broke it open. You couldn't bend. I couldn't bend that thing. And when he got there, he broke it open. He said, now exercise on that. Okay. Boy, I hollered. Whole barracks, everybody, look what's going on.
Wow. I bet that hurt to exercise.
Oh, man, that hurt. Oh, these was. I tell you.
But it bends now.
Oh, yeah. But you feel it back there once in a while.
Yeah, I bet.
The skin grafts there until they filled it, healed it up. They covered most of it up. But then my knee, back, the hole in the knee over here, had to get it. Oh, it was later on, a couple of months later, or a year, got infected. Got hurt, sore, what's going on? They went down to Pittsburgh. They said that shrapnel eating it up, poisoned that knee. So they took the knee off, we put a new knee there.
Did they really? So they replaced your knee?
Oh yeah, that shrapnel.
Yeah.
Big hole right in his side. get in there.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that they were replacing knees that far back.
Oh yeah, that's 1890 when they did.
Really?
Yeah, that's when they poisoned that thing. So they poisoned that knee, they took it out, but in between, I was getting plasma taken bottom of my foot.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes on back of my knees, back of my knee there, different times.
It just comes out by itself?
Like fun, they had to cut that out. I think I saved a couple of pieces up there. Yeah, up there. I'm not gonna bother with them.
Okay. I won't ask you.
I would have brought them down, but I forgot. I was looking for that stuff. Well, that's my it's in the hospital. I've been to 6 months altogether. I spent in the hospital with that leg.
Wow. Then where'd you go after the hospital?
Well, they took us in different places. Sent us to Missouri, not the Tennessee one place there. We stayed there a while. Then we went down to New Orleans. There's a place there in the barracks. I was fishing there, catching the catfish. Then we went sent to that Polk for discharge. They took us there. When they were ready, they had a discharge, so we're going home.
Did they have you doing stuff while you were still in the Army, or
No.
or you were just waiting to be discharged?
No, waiting to be charged, just looking around.
Mm-hmm. Catching catfish.
They go to New Orleans, you went into town, and all that stuff. But the old land quarters, it's not like it is today, my goodness. It was dilapidated then.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
old. Yeah, it was old, that place.
Were you married at the time that you went?
No, I was still single. Yeah, I got out in November. Met the wife during the thing when I was in the hospital in Butler. Just had people in Fort City here. A family up on 7th Avenue. Her, and another girl was a nurse, and she taught first grade, and this nurse was working over there. So they got together. And it's my uncle. He was a cop in this town. That's my father's brother. You know, them two people, they lived so long, but they died, 17 years apart on the same day.
Really?
Oh yeah, they done pretty good. Well, there's a club downtown. I was in there. I didn't know how to dance. I never danced. So they took Chuck, we had to go out and dance. I was doing the polka, so I danced the polka down there. Even my leg was still banged up, but it wasn't bothering me then. That shrapnel wasn't moving.
Uh-huh.
And when it started moving, and boy, that's when you get trouble. Boy, I tell you, that's something. What else you want to know?
So you came back and you met a girl and you got married,
Yeah.
and that's when you went to work at PPG?
Yeah, I was collecting $20 a week. We had $20 a week for a year.
Uh-huh.
That's what we had for the soldiers coming home.
Did they send you to different kinds of places because they thought you might be deployed in different kinds of
That was
places?
the whole division.
Uh-huh.
I guess they wanted to test us out, for different regions where we're going to fight. So we went to New Jersey, rode on boats, went to Ireland. Stayed in Ireland for almost a year. And a Skilling. That was a nice place. We didn't do too much, little exercises and stuff. But then when Eisenhower come in there one time, all the soldiers from all around, I'll bet there was close to 90,000 soldiers there. And he gave a speech, about before they went over there. He made a speech to everybody. And we waved to him, we even clapped to him. So he went, not too long after that. That was it. They started to drive. Hit the beaches.
So you were in Ireland for almost a year.
Close to, yeah. Well, look, see, look how many years overseas it says. It tells you there how many years I was overseas and stuff. I went down. I was only supposed to be in there for a year. That's what we went again. I'll be back in a year, little darling. We sing that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I got to Fort Jackson, then there, we come in, and there's other guys ready to leave. They had their year in already. Then that was a Sunday morning. Boy, and all at once it comes over in the morning. The radio, war, wow. Everything's canceled. No leaves. He has it backed up to it. Well, they're ready to go. Well, I'll tell you, this is something.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all over the country. Like Christmas.
Oh, you were a coal miner before.
I worked in the coal mines, yeah. Glen Line, PA. Wannabe, down in mines. About half a mile down. No, what else? There's nothing there.
Oh, and you've got a combat infantry badge and a bronze star. Wow. 2 battle stars.
I got a bronze star too, but they got it to me late. It's marked down there, one of them.
It says later, yeah.
Yeah, and later I got it.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people are still getting theirs.
Oh, really?
Well, you just reading the paper.
Well, yeah.
They're still getting them.
Oops, we forgot about you. Wow. Holy cow. So you were inducted in 1941
Yeah,
and discharged in 1945.
yeah.
But it was not too long after the invasion that you were actually wounded. How long were you there before you were wounded in France?
France. Well, in France, I don't know, about 3 months.
3 months.
3 months, something like that, in battle. Straight through.
So was battle straight through the whole time?
Most of the time, yeah.
Wow.
Well, we had the rest now and then.
Yeah, right.
But one time we had a rest, and it rained that night, and they brought chow in. They said, don't make no noise with the mess, because we had food. Water coming all over the place. I don't know. I ate something. I don't know what I ate. But they, a group at a time come in, class at a time. And we had to go back to our trenches. Ah, jeez.
Where did you go to rest then? Did they take you somewhere behind the lines so you could rest, or?
We are, yeah. We're just about, we keep pushing Germans ahead,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And there's a blank spot. We rest, another guy goes up over. They fight a little bit.
Got it.
But in that Brittany, with that 7th Infantry Division, they took the brunt of it. But they had all level ground on their side. Where we had all woods, mostly woods and fields.
Did it seem like home? I mean, did the land seem
Yeah,
like
landscape's something like home.
like this?
That's it, same thing.
Uh-huh.
In fact, when we resting up in the field, saw some girls there. Oh, they laugh at us and they never come to us. Some guys say, come on. No. They left. Yeah, dressed the same. But coming down, avalanches and croutons, that's in Normandy. Boy, that place we went to in the truck. We were bombed up like no nothing. I don't know how they fix them. How they fix the towns that are banged up like that. Phew. Tell ya.
Yeah.
And there was people living there too.
Really?
We saw them.
Were Were they living in the basements,
I
or?
mentioned, I don't know where they're living. We passed through in a truck. We just waved to them, that's all. Went down below. But sometimes you stop, you get by a farmhouse. You could get chicken, you cook chicken. They bring chicken out. They have a lot of chickens. They cook them in sort of buttery sauce. It's a buttery sauce. If you like butter, okay.
It's good if you like butter.
Shake it off. Shake it off if you don't like it.
I bet it was better than the rations you were getting, though.
Oh yeah, to eat the rations all the way through. But ration wasn't bad, I don't know. You get used to, you weren't hungry.
Yeah.
You're always watching for something. And the snipers are all over the place. You gotta, oh boy. You're up in trees and everything. Yeah.
So you were always watching for snipers all the time?
Well, yeah. And Germans, yeah. Didn't worry about, excuse me. Boy, them Germans are big though, oh man. Gigantic, 6 and 7 foot.
Really?
Big people. Big soldiers. One place we met some Russian troops. Russian guys, a couple Russian ones. I said, what are you doing here? They say, send me here. I have to fight. They don't fight, they shoot me. That's what they do. Shoot you, bang.
Get shot either way, then?
Yeah, either way. Well, we didn't bother him, let him go. Took the gun off him and get it off. You go ahead where you want to go. He was talking Russian. I know a little bit, but I didn't know it that much.
Oh.
There's so many different dialects.
Yeah.
No.
Is your family from Russia?
No, mother's from Ukraine. Novoturka. It's way down by the Black Sea.
Uh-huh.
But Dad was born in on a mountain there, Glen Line. He was born here.
Okay.
He went to New York to get to my mother. They come out the boat, and he's there, and take her home. Don't get married and go ahead and live.
I have a friend from the Ukraine who says that this country looks a lot like the Ukraine where she's from anyway.
Yeah.
Around here.
Yeah. The place looked the same.
So where were you when the war ended?
I don't know, I could have been New Orleans and Camp Fort Polk in Illinois. Yeah. Someplace down there.
Okay. I mean, were there celebrations? Did you go to New Orleans or?
No, there was no celebration where I was.
How'd you find out?
I don't remember how I found out. Tell you the truth. I know in one camp we were, the German prisoners were, they had a big stockade. You see the different prisoners walking around.
Did you ever talk to them?
No. I don't understand the language. German. They're pretty good people.
How'd you get to your training in the first place? Did you take a train or a bus or?
I didn't go there.
No, I mean when you went to your basic training, how'd you get there?
Well, they take us in trucks.
Oh, they took you in trucks.
Yeah, from Georgia, from South Carolina. That's something too far. The training place there.
How'd you get to South Carolina, though? I mean, how'd you get to the training in the first place? Did you have to just find a way to get there?
Trains or something. A train,
Trains?
I think we take a train. Took trains, a lot of kinds of trains.
Yeah, my dad told me that when he left for the war,
Yeah.
he took a train down to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He had a hamburger at the White Castle, and then he got on a train to go to training. And then when he came back from the war, he took a train into Pittsburgh and had a hamburger at the White Castle and took a train home. Were any of your family members killed in the war?
No. Lucky.
Yeah.
The one there's Simon. He was in the FBI. He had cancer. That's what killed him. He was in the Navy. Mike, he was in the Navy too. Who else? Tom, he was in Air Corps. So that's it. And Nicky, they wouldn't let him again. He's a little bit retarded. Right now he's in a home in Katanning. He pays the bills. He used to work in Greensburg in a prison. He used to take care of papers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he's retired. He's retired. He's getting more money than I am. Paying that bill there for living in. He got a private room and all that stuff. Oh, jeez.
Wow. So he did okay anyhow.
Yeah, he's doing better than I am. You don't have to cook. He has 3 meals a day. He has to take a shower 3 times a week. A lot of women in that place too.
That's why they make him take the shower.
They're all elderly people.
Were you drafted or did you volunteer?
I was drafted. Yeah, drafted.
So they started drafting people before we actually got into the war.
Oh yeah, even then. That was a law. They're picking them out. Because they picked them out, they just went. It was like a lottery.
Ah. So do you keep in contact with any of the guys that you knew?
We all got shot up. We all got shot up. Where was that we got shot up at? Anyway, it's all got shot up and mixed up.
All the guys you knew got shot up at the same time?
No.
Oh. But they all did.
Well, when I left there, whenever I got hit, the rest of the squad was still around. But I told him, I said, "Hey Joe, take over. I'm done." When I got hit. So he was from Pittsburgh someplace.
What was your rank when you got hit?
Sergeant.
You were the sergeant.
Yeah, squad leader. You said on the papers.
Yeah. I've been trying to kind of read them fast so I can talk to you and not just be reading. It says you used to work in the CCC.
Huh? Yeah.
You worked as a forester for a while. You worked as the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps?
Oh yeah, I was there for 2 years.
What'd you do for them?
Well, they built roads and stuff. These farmers had these big ditches, and you fill them up, space them up with wire and logs, catch all that debris that comes down from the hills. That fills up. That don't wash all the dirt, farmers' dirt away. Then another place they have, build roads up to the mountains. Prior.
Where did you go?
In Virginia.
Virginia.
You have the 3 different camps down there.
We're still using the stuff that the Civilian Conservation Corps built. We're still using it today.
Yeah. See, down Ridgeway, Virginia. There's a Ridgeway in Pennsylvania too. They had one camp over there too. But they say I was sent on there. I can't help it.
Well, I'm really grateful for the work that they did.
If $22 goes home, you get $8 for your steel tool.
So what would $8 buy you back then?
Hmm?
How much would $8 buy you back then?
Quite a bit. Well, not enough to keep her going. Yeah. In one place, I was a surveyor. In the last place I was at, I think it said there's someplace. One of all my discharges upstairs. I got discharges from there too. I went 6 months. Come back, there's no work. And I worked on a highway. They give you a couple of weeks. I worked on a township down there. Picked up trash. A week he give you. That's all. That's all. So there was nothing else. I went back in and signed it up again. I went for 18 months. 18 more months. That was it. Yeah.
You've done a lot of really good things for your country.
I try to help.
Yeah,
What I could. Yeah.
It's been a privilege talking to you.
I'm glad it's coming out. It's coming out.
It's great. This is great.
70 years, all that. Ooh, gee.
Okay. Well, Mr. Tullai, Nick, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This has been